Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Healing Honey. If it's your first time here, then I'm so happy you clicked on this video. Moving into alignment with our higher self. Moving into alignment with our higher self. So when we think about this spiritually, we each are souls inhabiting different bodies here on earth. And it's so cool as I've learned about spirituality and as I've tapped in with myself, your mind starts to open. There are different dimensions where we can learn and live and explore and be. And so right now we are in the third dimension. We're in the 3D reality where things look like you can touch them, feel them, they feel real, right? But scientifically, we know that everything is just energy moving at a really high speed. So what's making it appear real and seem real is our consciousness, our awareness, source, God, the universe within us, within our own soul. Our awareness makes it so. That's how powerful we are. We're spiritual beings having a human experience, and we are never taught about our true nature. But on this channel, we're going to get to know ourselves, dive deep, and just talk about these spiritual concepts that are just so true and so cool when you learn about them. We are consciousness experiencing life. God or source, the universe, whatever term you want to use, has split up into different pieces, and that's what your soul is a piece of God. And so our physical bodies, they're just the vessel. It's holding your spirit, your soul. It's really cool when you recognize that you're a vibrational being, you're made of energy, your soul is indestructible, it's eternal, it's forever. Back to the planes, right? There's different planes, there's different dimensions, there's different levels of consciousness, there's different levels of awareness. So when we think about our higher self, I like to see it as the best version of you. Your higher self is you in the spiritual realm. So let's talk about how we can move into alignment with our higher self, live out our purpose here in life, so that we can have experiences that our soul intended to have before you incarnated here. And I know this is like a kind of a deep video, you guys, but drop me your comments. I'm curious to know your thoughts. It's so amazing the things that I've learned throughout my journey when I've allowed myself to break free out of the box and learn new information, hidden information, to really know ourselves. And it's really ancient. I'm not bringing you new information. I'm sharing with you. I'm bringing it into the light. And so it's always been here. It's always been true. It's always been available, but to certain groups it's been hidden. But this time on the planet, everything's coming into the light. Like the planet itself is ascending. There's a new time period emerging on the planet. It's so beautiful. And so I'm here to share with you guys the things that I've been learning and know. And so I want to know your thoughts on this as well. So let's talk about how we can be in tune with our soul, how we can hear our higher self, how to move into alignment, which just means like the same vibration, hear ourselves. So this is all about knowing yourself on the deepest level, getting to know your soul, stripping off everything that's not really you that we've learned in this world, and getting to your own soul, which I can promise you is so magnificent, rare, beautiful, and creative and unique. We are definitely all connected, and I love that. But at the same time, we each have uniqueness to us. You learn about yourself. So the first tip that I have for moving into alignment with your higher self is to purify your body. Okay, purify yourself. So this means no substances, alcohol, weed, marijuana, pills, or any type of drugs. And it's really interesting because when you think about this, what happens when you go to the doctor, a lot of times they'll prescribe you drugs, medicine. They call it medicine, right? But if somebody sells you those same things on the streets, it's called drugs. But if you go to the doctors and they give it to you, it's called medicine. Either way, it's altering your state of mind. Now, this channel is called Healing Honey, and I truly believe in and know the power of natural medicine, okay, holistic medicine, because our creator did not create this realm lacking anything. So we have the things that we need, but there's no profits to be made that way. And so just be wise and know that your body can heal itself first and foremost. Like, we're energetic, vibrational beings, but it's about purifying yourself and releasing synthetic medicines and releasing our dependency on drugs and alcohol, like, just to keep it simple. When you purify yourself of substances and you let go of them, you get down to just you, right? And that within itself is a process. And I'll link my videos like on stopping marijuana, because I smoked weed for so long. And a lot of times we reach for substances because it's gonna heal the pain in the moment. It's gonna make you feel better, forget your problems, feel super happy, but it's not sustainable. I mean, you have to keep smoking to stay high. The same thing for liquor, the same thing for anything, and a lot of them can become addictive. So the first way to move into alignment with your higher self is to release the substances. Your mind is not gonna be altered. You know, and not to say that there aren't really cool experiences. Like, I know psychedelics and mushrooms and even weed, ayahuasca. I know there's spiritual retreats in Costa Rica where you can use some of these more natural elements, not even synthetic drugs, but like grown from the earth, and it will take you to a different dimension and you'll have a whole trip. Okay. But you don't want to live your entire existence that way, like constantly high. If we were meant to be high with an altered state of mind at all times, then that's how we would be existing. Like, that's how we would have been created. And when you have a clear mind and you're free of substances, you're going to be able to connect to your higher self a lot better, because it's pure. It's just you. You're able to listen in better, and you are creating energy. You're creating space energetically for new downloads to come in, because if you're on a substance, it's tricking your mind. It's telling you things, but it's not really you. It's the substance. Everything is energy. And so, like, marijuana is an entity within herself. So if, let's say, you're high, are those really your thoughts, or is it the marijuana? You know, so the first step, purify your body, cleanse yourself, take a break. If you're on the spiritual journey, to connect with your higher self. Okay, so now your body is cleansed, your mind is more clear. It's just you and your thoughts. And to be honest, this is when a lot of the healing work might start for you. If you cleanse yourself, if you have been into any type of substances and then you purify your body, that's when you're gonna, once you're sober, that's when you're going to be able to tune into yourself better. And mind you, when I say purify your body, it doesn't have to just be like drugs and alcohol. Maybe you want to take a break from sex. Maybe you want to stop any type of bad habits. But whatever that means for you, you're going to know best how you can best purify yourself. But the second step would be to tune into yourself. And what's so cool about this is that this is going to reveal to you your inner world, and it's going to reveal to you your talents, your purpose, what makes you feel good inside, what's going to really nourish your soul. And when you find those things and you get the courage to live your life from that place, then it's going to serve the world so well, and you're going to receive back. Like, when you give out your talents, when you give out your gifts, because they're gifts from your creator, right? You were created with certain talents, and when you use them to serve others, you're going to be replenished, you're going to be compensated, you're going to get rich, you're going to get wealthy, you're going to be feeling good because you're doing what you love, and it's also serving the world around you. And so it's beautiful. That's the second way to move into alignment with your higher self, your truest soul, your soul, and purify yourself, and then tune in to your inner world, connect with yourself. It's going to move you into alignment. Alignment to me is the best feeling because it's when your mind and your heart and your body, everything's connecting, everything's in sync where it's supposed to be, and so a lot of times the world will tell you to forget your dreams. Oh, well, it doesn't matter what you think. Do something that makes you the most money, or how others perceive you is what matters, or whatever else. But is that what is really true to you? And so you want to be authentic and live from your truest self out. And that's how you're going to be in alignment. It's going to take you so far. Your mind can be blown, like you can dream bigger. It's a spiritual thing, moving from the inside out. Tuning into yourself is going to teach you so much about yourself. Like that's how you're going to really get to know yourself. You're going to get to develop your own values separate from what the outside world says, and really become the co-creator of your life intentionally and take some ownership over your life. We don't want to get so old and then be like, oh, there's so many things I wish I could have done. Like, no, do them now. You know what you really like. Intentionally create your life. Like, what does your dream life look like? And it's so cool, you guys, because the power of scripting, remember I told you at the beginning how incredibly powerful we are, but it's hidden. When we go to school, we learn how to spell. Okay, we're literally casting spells. We're so powerful that the things that we write down over and over and over again, and that we truly believe in our hearts can happen because we're intending it, we're declaring it. Okay, we're gonna manifest this. It will come to be. And just earlier today, I always keep my notebooks. Because I am a writer. And so when I flipped open, I love to just see, okay, what was I'm curious. So I'll open my book. Just today I wrote down like 6 or 7 things of how I intended my life to be about a year ago. And everything I wrote down is playing out in my life right now. Why? Because we're this powerful. And so you have to tap in to be honest with yourself and discover, hey, who am I? What do I want to do here in life? What do I want my life to look like? And don't limit yourself. Don't be like, oh, well, my parents want me to do this. Oh, in school they said this. Like, no, what do you actually like? And then create it, like put your faith in source, intend it, and then take the actions to just make it happen. But you're not gonna know the right path for you until you tap in. And so that's how you're gonna move into alignment with your higher self, is by tapping in to yourself. And so the third way that we can move into alignment with our higher self is letting love guide us. Okay, and so this means love for yourself, love for everything around you. Here on earth, we can be distracted, tempted, taught to hate one another because we look different. But who really cares? I mean, these physical bodies, they're just the vessel. Every person you see, every human is another version of you. Why? Because God is in everything, having different experiences. So if you hate someone else, it's like you're hating you, because you and that person are connected. You're the same. Yes, the color of the skin is different, but it doesn't actually matter. And people love to back division and hate with culture. And see, there's a difference with appreciating a culture versus like hating someone who's different from you. Like, we don't have to hate. We don't have to be in our pride. We don't have to be in our ego. We don't have to think we're better than others. We don't have to think that we're superior. We don't have to. Like, when you let love guide your life in all aspects. And when you think about love, like love is patient, love is kind, love is good energy, good vibrations. When you let love lead your life for yourself and for others, like you're going to be moving into alignment with your higher self, because God is love. And the darkness on the planet and the duality to love, you know, like the opposite to love is here just to, as a contrast, so that we can feel how it's not love, you know? And so it's supposed to move us into love. And so that's the process we're undergoing, is like having the chance to choose love. But when you let love guide your life, you're gonna feel good, you know, forgiveness and healing and good intentions and respect and integrity, kindness, and there's so much good on the planet. You know, I know the news is not going to show it. I know the movies, they just want to emphasize the darkness. But the truth is that the more you embody love, the more you're going to see it in the world. And I've just been in a space recently where it brings me to tears how beautiful other human beings are. We're connected at the core. Like, we all cry, we all can have a bad day, we all laugh, we all like good food, we all want to feel valued, we all want to feel loved. We're connected. Yes, we look different, but we have different talents, we're unique, but the truth is oneness. And so unity, let love guide you in your life. It's going to connect you to your higher self, connect you with our Creator. I'm sending you so much love and so much power and healing on your journey. Take care of yourself. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.